Coming up, Florida has a new tourism campaign called Stop Whining and Give Us Your Damn Money. Disney Cruise Line released the rest of their 2014 itinerary today, and I thought for sure they'd have some itineraries to Somalia. Would have given a whole new meaning to Pirate Night. And you'll get to watch Teresa get excited about singers you thought were dead coming to this year's Flower and Garden Festival. All that and more coming up on this edition of the Diz Unplugged. It's Fat Tuesday. Then again, every Tuesday for me is Fat Tuesday. Happy Mardi Gras, everyone. This is the Diz Unplugged Roundtable Discussion, episode 571 for the week of February 12th, 2013. The Diz Unplugged is brought to you by DreamsUnlimitedTravel.com, experts at helping you plan the perfect Disney vacation. The best reason to use Dreams Unlimited Travel is because I said so, which always worked for my mother, so I figured I'd try it here. DreamsUnlimitedTravel.com, because I said so. Hey everyone, and welcome to the Diz Unplugged, coming to you live on DizUnplugged.com from the Bob Varley studio in Orlando, Florida. I'm your host, Pete Werner, joined at the table this week by my team of celebrity spokesmodels. Sean Thompson, Teresa Eccles, and Kathy Whirling. Back in the production nook is Craig Williams, along with our producer, officially this week for the first time, our producer, Dustin West. In addition to this week's news show, we're going to be talking about FastPass Plus and what we've learned since the program was announced last month. And Kathy and Teresa have a segment talking about ways to personalize your Disney Cruise Line vacation. You don't want to miss that. We have a great... Oh, I disappeared for a second, and now I'm back. All that coming up this week. We have some housekeeping. Want to just remind everyone that everyone who's listening, because there are people watching the live show right now, but for those of you listening who are not watching the live show, you can watch the live show each week, 1 p.m. Eastern Time at DizUnplugged.com. And if you can't catch the live show, that's okay. You can watch whenever you like by visiting our YouTube channel. Links to all that and everything we discuss on our show can be found on our show notes page. Just visit DizUnplugged.com. Also, we have a call-in show next week. We're going to be asking for your don't miss things each trip. What is the one thing that you have to do every time you visit Walt Disney World? That's going to be next Tuesday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Toll free, 877-845-0054. The call-in show is going to be videotaped, but it's not going to be streamed live.
Right.
That's because I don't have a delay button, and I don't trust you people.
We just have to take that precaution, you know.
Yeah, for call-in. For now, we're looking at, like, what it costs for, like, a video delay dump. It's like $15,000.
Wow.
Ooh.
Like, if we wanted to, like, put, like, a 10-second delay on this so that we could, if one of us slips or something happens.
Yeah, like an audio one is like $100, but the video one.
Does the video one come with the thing where you can blur someone's mouth out?
I don't think so.
I think we need that.
Or just keep hiding our mouths behind microphones. Why do you think I'm using this microphone right now? Also, we are going to be bringing back the email and voicemail show. We're not going to be doing it every week, but we are going to schedule it about once a month. We're going to do one next week. So if you have questions for the team, suggestions on segments you'd like to see us do, or anything else you need to get off your chest, send an email to podcast@DizUnplugged.com, or you can leave us a voicemail toll-free, 877-310-9662. If you're outside the United States and you want to call, the number is 407-574-5093. You can also record a voice memo on your smartphone and save the international charges, and email it to us. Again, podcast@DizUnplugged.com. Now, originally, next week, we were going to do strangest things you've ever seen in Disney World, but we got very few responses. And so, you know, it was an idea. I thought something a little different, but it wasn't going to work. So I thought, you know what, let's go back to doing the email voicemail show.
Sounds good.
And so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
We haven't done those in a long time. And, same rules apply. If we use your email or voicemail on the show, you will get your choice of a Diz Unplugged pin and lanyard or a Diz Unplugged t-shirt. And then once a month, we're going to select somebody whose email or voicemail we played or any of that for a shot at the prize-matron, which is right here on my left. And it's loaded with prizes. I could give one away right now if I wanted to. John's not here. John's not here. I could give one away right now. How many people are in the chat room?
Right now, 186.
186
Wow.
people
And
in
everyone
the
is
chat room.
loving your beads.
You like the beats?
Yeah.
Well, I figure, Corey and Julie are in New Orleans right now. Corey, I forgot the name of the organization he's a part of. They march
Pete Fountain's half-fast something or other.
Okay, that sounds better than what I would. Some group of drunk people who walk in Mardi Gras. So I figured, in honor of Corey and Julie, I have beads on. And for those watching live, when we opened the show, I had a big old
I like the hat.
pimp Mardi Gras hat.
Can we get a revival of the hat?
It's down on the floor. I'm not leaning down.
Okay.
I need someone kneeling on this side of the table at all times in case I need anything. They can hand my drink up to me. They can, if I throw off clothing, they can pick it up and hand it to me. So I'm glad you guys like the beads. So that's all I have in housekeeping.
I have one. It's from Nikki Bell. She wanted to remind everybody that hotel registration is now open for the New Jersey Diz Meet weekend. Register by March 1st to receive the full package, including admission to the main event on April 27th and podcast recording, a buffet lunch, prizes and raffles, and more. More information is on the Give Kids the World subforum of the podcast board.
And Sean will be entertaining with piano. I learned last night that Sean plays piano, and he plays beautifully.
Are you serious?
Well, I took lessons when I was younger, but we were at Portofino last night, and there was a big piano at the bottom of this huge staircase, and so I thought it would be locked, but
Played amazing. I was
Thank
like,
you.
oh my God, he really is
You
good.
need to come over. I have a piano and nobody plays.
Do you really?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll have sing-along night at Teresa's
Oh my
house.
gosh.
He's been holding out on us.
Yeah. Do you sing while you play?
No.
Well, it's really funny.
Like a Peter Allen kind of a
he
thing?
plays piano. Dustin plays saxophone and guitar.
Right.
And Craig plays bass drum and
guitar.
guitar.
It's going to be the Diz Unplugged band.
Yeah, I've got all the youngins. All the youngins are musical.
Wow.
And very creative. Very interesting.
What's that about?
Very interesting. But the New Jersey meet, very excited about that. We're going to be up there. I think most of us. I don't think John and Kevin are able to make it because they're traveling. But most of us will be up there for the
I
New
want to know
Jersey
what
meet.
a tricky tray is.
A tricky tray.
Yes,
Did you
when
just
I've
say
seen
I could venture a guess, but we're live.
that they have that you can bid on the stuff on the tricky tray, and I've never. That must be like a New Jersey thing. I guess
Okay.
you've never heard it either.
I've never heard of
Okay.
tricky
You're
tray.
bidding on the tricky tray, or you're bidding on something on the tricky tray?
I think something's on the tricky tray. So if you could
Okay,
tell us
I'm
what a tricky
already
tray is,
bored with tricky tray.
so I want to find out what it is.
Oh, and for those who are wondering where John and Kevin are, 2014, the rest of 2014 Disney cruises were released today, and as I said to the folks in the chat room before we started, it's High Holy Day for Dreams Unlimited. So those guys are up to their neck in 2014 cruises. We're going to talk about that coming up in a little while. Some interesting changes for 2014. But in addition to the New Jersey meet, we have the New England meet happening. I don't have my calendar in
The
front
end
of
of
me.
June.
The end of June.
Right.
And I just got a note from Evelyn in Nova Scotia. The Nova Scotia meet going to be happening the weekend of August 10th. And right now, my intention is to bring as many of us up there for that as possible. We're definitely sending you two back.
Oh, cool.
I'd really
Thank you.
like to go. I'd love
I
to
wanna
see
go.
Nova Scotia. So I think maybe we'll just make a big field trip out of it and all go up to Nova
You got to
Scotia.
go to Prince Edward Island and get thrown out of Anne of Green Gables theme park.
Some people got thrown. out.
Marilla will take you
the
down.
things,
Shut up.
The things that come out of Teresa's mouth get thrown out of Anne of Green Gables theme park.
And I have the pictures to prove it.
You were there.
Yes, but I wasn't escorted out.
You were there. Shut up. It was fun. It was good times.
These meets are all to raise money for Give Kids the World as part of our Power of 10 promotion. And these are a great time. So if you're interested in the Nova Scotia meet, the New England meet, which, again, happening the end of June, the New Jersey meet happening the end of April, links to all of these on the show notes page, disunplugged.com. Come out, get to meet the team, raise money for a great cause. It's a lot of fun. These are great, great events.
They really are.
Let's not forget Aaron's event in Indianapolis for
thank
Labor
you.
Day.
Labor Day.
They've been doing this.
This will be
sixth
year.
Yeah.
This will be the 6th year, the Labor Day meet in Indianapolis, which I swear to God, I'm going to try and get to. It just always, something always happens.
Labor Day's a hard.
It's hard.
It's
yeah.
a hard time. School's back, and lots of stuff going on. So.
But these are some great meets happening around the country to raise money for Give Kids the World. If you're not familiar with Give Kids the World, check them out. We'll have a link to their website on the show notes page as well. This is an organization that does amazing things for children with life-threatening illnesses that want to come to Disney World. They make that possible in a way that no other organization could. So it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to, well, I mean, no, okay, no. The meets are a lot of fun. So anything else for housekeeping?
No?
All right. Shawnathan.
Yeah,
with the news.
Jonathan?
That's my new name.
Well, it's
Jonathan and Gregory.
Jonathan and Gregory.
Yeah.
Are they nice?
Oh, before we start with the news, I never officially announced
Gregory
to the team. Craig is the newest member of the team. He's been doing some freelance work for us, shooting some videos over the last few months. He's now officially part of the family. Welcome, Craig. Craig's helping Dustin with the show, and he's also doing a lot of videos. The Mardi Gras video from Universal that went up this weekend was Craig's, and I loved it. It was awesome. And Craig's done a few other videos for us, and you're going to be seeing more of his work over the coming months. So welcome to the team, Mr. Craig.
Thank you very, very much.
And now, Jonathan with the news.
All right. The first story we have is Disney Cruise Line announces the remainder of the 2014 itineraries. Disney Cruise Line released the remainder. Oh, that's the first sentence of the story is the exact title. Thank you, Pete.
I'm there for you, Craig. Sean.
Yeah, I'm Jonathan. 4 sailings out of San Juan, Puerto Rico on the Magic in September and October. Those sailings will visit Antigua, St. Lucia, Grenada, Barbados, and St. Kitts. The San Juan itineraries will depart on the 20th and 27th of September, and then the 4th and 11th of October. The Magic will also return to the Mediterranean, sailing out of Barcelona for 4, 5, 7, and 12-night itineraries, but they will also be doing a 9 and 12-night sailing out of Venice. And then Alaska is back on the schedule again next year with sailings out of Vancouver over the summer.
And they also added, didn't they add like a 9-night?
To Alaska? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's new.
Yes, it is. Oh, that's
It's a long one. 9 nights.
9 nights. And you know what? I could see it working real well.
What was yours? Was that a 7-night?
7, yeah.
Okay.
They're usually all 7s.
Goes to Sitka, Tracy Arm Fjord, Skagway, Juneau, and Ketchikan.
So they're adding Sitka. That's the new one. They always do Tracy Arm Fjord, Ketchikan, Skagway. And so Sitka's the new one on that itinerary. And the Puerto Rico sail, these are sailings out of Puerto Rico that are going.
Yeah, I wonder how they came up with that. Or
a lot of cruise lines do it. A lot of cruise lines will sail out of Puerto Rico. I know that we've looked at Royal Caribbean cruises that sail out of San Juan, but that itinerary going to St. Kitts, Antigua, I mean, that's Southern Caribbean. That's
I would imagine it's beautiful.
absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Have you been there before?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
That's like I'm really excited about that. I really think I might want to do one of those.
it's going to be interesting when we see what the pricing is. That always, everybody always gets excited, and then it's like now you see we'll know tomorrow what the pricing is because the platinum and the gold can start booking tomorrow.
Right.
And then silver on Thursday in the general public. So it's always interesting on the Diz to watch everybody, I called in, it's this. And you watch as the day progresses, like you watch the ships fill up.
Right, exactly, because it's tiered pricing that, platinum and gold are going to get the best prices because we get to book first. And then as the ship fills up, the price goes up. And so by the time, I guess, the general public, the price is elevated somewhat. So I'm glad they're going. I'm glad Alaska and the Mediterranean are back. I think that having some consistency with those itineraries is
That
probably
helps.
a good idea.
Yeah.
So, and the Mediterranean cruise, folks, I got to tell you, Mediterranean, Alaska, unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah.
They're great. And doing them on the Disney ship is just, I don't know, it's special. I did the Alaska cruise last year on Norwegian and the Norwegian Jewel, which was very nice. And, you know, there were some definite things about it. It has a casino. But there is just a whole different feel doing it on the Disney, on the Wonder. It's just a whole different experience. And, you know, I'm kind of entertaining. I'm trying to look at the schedule and see if I can squeeze a Alaska cruise in this summer. But that would be like the third summer in a row that I've done Alaska, turning into a senior citizen.
Really?
But so real excited about those 2014 itineraries. Tomorrow morning, Wednesday, the 13th, Castaway Club Platinum and Gold can book. Thursday is Silver and the general public?
Correct.
Okay.
And I would say that as Dreams agents, we're all going to be on the phone tomorrow when this opens,
Oh, yeah.
you know, to get pricing for our clients.
Absolutely. Teresa and Kathy, along with our other agents at Dreams, are going to be very busy.
Yep. Got my clients all lined up with what they want and ready to go.
That's what we do.
So,
So, all right. Next up, Sean.
All right. Orlando theme parks team up for state's new tourism campaign entitled Must Be the Sunshine. Several of Florida's tourism heavyweights, including Orlando theme parks, are partnering together for the first time in Visit Florida's new tourism campaign. The new campaign will feature Walt Disney World, Universal Orlando, and SeaWorld, along with Busch Gardens, the Viva Florida 500 initiative, and
The hell
Florida
is
State
that?
Parks. I have no idea.
sounds fun.
Never heard of it.
Must Be the Sunshine is the theme of the campaign, and it creates the notion that vacationing in Florida makes for great stories. The South Florida Business Journal reports. Target markets include Atlanta, New York City, Chicago, Boston, D.C., Philly, and Dallas. The agency's first television commercial aired in Detroit during the Grammys. Other shows being targeted for the commercials are The Today Show, Good Morning America, American Idol, and Big Bang Theory.
Look, anything that promotes tourism is in Florida is great. I mean,
It's a pretty good commercial. I watched it. I'll put it up. On
really,
the show
I
notes.
thought it
You
was,
thought it was
like I thought it was odd.
What's that
It's
creature
weird.
in the picture? What is that?
Oh, there's a manatee. So it kind of shows this hotel room where all this stuff happens. So there's like debris everywhere, like souvenirs, and then they show this couple like passed out on a couch.
Like they've done it all.
Yeah.
So must be the humidity.
Yeah, that's it.
I think my title for the campaign was more accurate. Stop whining about the economy and give us your damn money.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, anything that tries to boost tourism in Florida is good news for.
Yeah, it does
the
a good job
economy.
of covering everything.
It does.
So,
Yeah.
But it's just a weird commercial. I don't know.
It is, and the music choice is bizarre.
It's bizarre, yeah.
It's very dreamlike, but I don't know. It's weird.
So.
All right, and then lastly, we have Lucasfilm announces Star Wars spin-off films. Ever since Disney purchased Lucasfilm in late 2012, the Star Wars franchise has been getting a lot of press. As we reported several weeks ago, J.J. Abrams was tapped to direct the first of 3 films. They will be released as Episode 7, 8, and 9, and then Episode 7 is coming out in 2015. Lucasfilm made an official announcement clarifying comments made by Disney CEO Bob Iger in a call to investors regarding the possibility of standalone Star Wars movies. Iger said, "We are in development of a few standalone films that are not part of the Star Wars saga. There are now creative entities working on developing scripts for what would be those standalone films. As it turns out, there will indeed be spin-off movies aiming to expand the Star Wars universe. Current plans call for at least 2 films, each revolving around a specific character. Some of the writers are Lawrence Kasdan, who wrote Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. So it's like Star Wars people.
Yeah.
One will be written by Simon Kinberg, who wrote Sherlock Holmes and Mr. and Mrs. Smith. According to EntertainmentWeekly.com, the spin-offs would feature Han Solo and Boba Fett.
Oh.
So
Han Solo as old Harrison Ford or Han Solo as another character.
I'm sure there'll be another actor playing him because
It's like the
it'll be Han Solo with a walker.
the retirement
Walker
years.
in an oxygen tent.
I know absolutely nothing about Star Wars.
Oh.
I think I've seen
Really?
them once when I was.
Sean, I thought I was the only one that.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Sean, we'll
Teresa like
watch
clutched the
them.
pearls.
When
I
you
mean,
come over to play the piano, we'll
Okay,
do
we'll
some
watch
Star
Star
Wars.
well, we got a couple of Star Wars geeks back behind the equipment.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you think, Craig, but I'm not sure that I'm super excited that they're going to be making films that go outside of the self-contained saga with those characters and that storyline. But I don't know. What do you think?
No, I'm actually really upset about it. I mean,
You look it.
they're yeah.
That's Craig's upset face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that like I'm so used to seeing those films in trilogies and like come together in packages. The fact that they're going to be standalone just doesn't sit right. And then like there should be no other Han Solo besides Harrison Ford.
Right.
Just
See,
like there shouldn't be another Indiana Jones besides Harrison Ford.
I'll tell you what, though.
I'm with you.
If Lawrence Kasdan is writing it, he created the character of Han Solo, really, in Empire Strikes Back. That really snarky but lovable character. And if he's writing, I'll have... Oh, come on, guys.
Sorry.
I have hope for it, but I'm not particularly excited that it's going to be separated from the rest of the saga.
No, I could see Han Solo living on some desolate planet, really old, and Harrison Fordy looking, and they have to go get him to help.
He
pulls out his little Millennium Falcon or whatever it is he drives, and
He pulls it out because it's tiny.
Out of his pocket? I mean,
out of the garage, whatever. I don't know. I could see Harrison Ford doing that. Maybe. I'm getting all... Sean, you got to come over and watch Star Wars with
All right,
me.
I will.
It's fun.
Yeah, people in chat are very upset that I haven't. I don't know anything about it.
Anybody remember that show that used to be on Mystery Science Theater where the little characters sit in front?
Yeah, with the robots.
Yeah. I do. I watch movies like that, so I sit there and make comments the whole time. So it's fun.
Okay.
Well, then I'll come over too because I haven't seen them.
Oh, you haven't seen them? Oh my gosh.
oh, you must be so fun to watch those movies with.
It is. It's
Just
fun.
sitting there making comments. I'd be beating
Do you do that in the movie theater too?
No.
She probably
Oh, yeah,
does.
no, I
Only
would
in my
hate that.
head. Only in my head.
Okay. Then you save them for after.
Yes.
Okay.
Only in my head. Okay. All right. That'll do it for the news.
That's it with the news. Yes.
All right. Let's move on to rapid fire. I am going to start. Restaurants.com is offering a $50 gift certificate to the House of Blues restaurant at downtown Disney for $20. I love when they do this.
Oh yeah.
And they actually work, and you can buy as many as you want, and they don't expire. The one restriction is you have to purchase $100. Your bill has to be $100 or more.
That's easy.
So
Can you combine two?
no, you cannot.
Okay.
You cannot. You can only use one at a time. But still,
Yeah.
if you and I'll tell you something. A couple times now recently, I've eaten at House of Blues. Been really good food. Mm-hmm. Been really, really good food. I mean, this is a deal. It's a $50 gift certificate for $20, and I'm telling you, I've done it. I've used it. It's legitimate. I used one a few months ago that I had bought a couple of years ago. The last time they offered one of these, I don't know how often they offer this, but I saw it and I was like, okay.
If you sign up on their website, they'll send you like emails like practically once a day with like deals that they have.
Mm-hmm.
And you could go crazy here in Orlando going to the different places using one of those coupons.
And we'll have a link to that in the show notes page, disunplugged.com. But $50 gift certificate for $20 to House of Blues.
Yeah.
And that's only good at Crossroads. That's the name of the restaurant. So you can't use it in the venue
Or at the bar.
or anything like that. It's only good in the restaurant for food, minimum of $100. So let's go to Shawnee Poo.
All right, so I have two. The first one is about SeaWorld. So they have an event called Bands, Brew, and Barbecue, and it's returning this year, and it runs from February 9th through March 17th, and it's every weekend. They have rock concerts and different craft beers. I think they have 50 different ones, and they have local Orlando barbecue. So the lineup is pretty good, I think. It's better than Flower Power. And,
it's gonna be a
rapid fire
throwdown.
showdown.
Don't go
Rapid
there.
fire throwdown.
So
Tell
the
me.
lineup is
Do tell. Who is it? Tell me.
Chris Young and Jared Neiman. I don't know who that is.
Oh,
Well, that's so much better.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, it gets better. Hold on. Merle Haggard,
Okay.
love
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
the,
emphasis on the haggard.
the Beach Boys,
Wait, they're dead.
Emphasis on the haggard.
Sticks.
Oh, okay, but they're
Sticks. Come on.
Okay, I
now,
like
is it
Sticks.
with Dennis DeYoung though?
I don't know.
it's
If it's not with Dennis DeYoung, then
yeah, okay.
there's no point.
Big and Rich.
Ooh, no.
No, they're good.
Third Eye Blind,
Ooh.
which is good.
Ooh,
Oh, the youngins perked up.
the young ones.
This is
first.
my favorite, actually. Hall & Oates.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
but if he takes his glasses off, it's scary.
Well, I think after
Go on.
20 years, they agreed to switch it, so it's now Oates and Hall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they had an agreement. They didn't think they'd be around
Okay.
long enough. That's a joke from Will and Grace. No one knows it.
That was sad.
Darius Rucker, who is Hootie.
Oh, Hootie, but no
Yeah.
blowfish.
Yeah, no, it's just
Now
him.
he's country.
No, he's just blow.
No, it's just he's all country now, though. But he's good. He's got a great
Yeah, he's
voice.
good.
He's got a
Yeah,
good
I
voice.
love his voice.
Yeah, it's all sexy.
Michael McDonald.
Okay.
Gray hair.
40-year-old
I-
virgin fan.
Yeah.
I can't stand Michael McDonald.
If I have to hear Yama be there one more time.
The guy with that guy.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the white
Yeah.
hair.
Michael McDonald.
Josh Turner. Rodney Atkins with Uncle Cracker.
Oh wow, that makes it better.
And then Sheryl Crow.
and who?
Sheryl Crow.
They said Shill Thrill. Who's Shill?
Sheryl Crow. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Is that the one that does the
Yeah, that's better than
the
yours.
Humane Society?
No, that's Sarah McLachlan.
Oh, that's several. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Those sad commercials.
I know that like make you like.
I have to mute them.
Yes.
Oh, I run from the room. It's like no, like please stop it.
Okay, and then for my second one, Joffrey's Coffee is replacing Nescafe at Disney.
I wish I had a hallelujah button on this thing.
Wow.
Yes,
Is
this is
big?
really good
Is this
news.
big?
And it's supposed to be happening soon. I think within the next couple months. So this has nothing to do with Starbucks. So this is completely different. They'll still have their locations, but at the resorts and quick service and different cafes, they'll have Joffrey's.
That's, look, I'm not going to say I'm like a massive fan of Joffrey's. It's not bad. It's far better than Nescafe. So
Well, they have the Jamaican Me Crazy, right? That's pretty popular.
yeah,
Jamaica me crazy.
yeah. It's a Jamaica Blue Mountain blend.
I don't know that I've ever heard of this brand.
Oh yeah, no, I've heard of them. No, it's good. It's good. It's actually preferable to Starbucks.
Okay.
That was my fear, was that with Starbucks taking over the Main Street Bakery and these other locations, that they were just going to go Starbucks all across property, and that
Didn't make you happy.
I'm not a look, it's Starbucks is, for me, Starbucks is that any port in a storm coffee venue. If like there's nothing else and I need a cup of coffee,
Really?
I don't like their coffee. Their
Okay.
coffee really is not very
I
good.
don't drink coffee, so it doesn't.
You
Really.
know, unless you're going to do one of those, like you're adding vanilla and caramel and all these other flavors to it.
The good coffee.
Well, that's what they have to do. That's what they have to do to make that coffee palatable.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Joffrey's is much better in my opinion. So I think this is a good change. I'm really happy about it. I'm really happy they're
Yeah, me
doing
too.
this.
I wonder how Nescafe feels.
Well, apparently,
sure there's-
look, you know what? I'm sure they'll do something with those 5-pound bags of coffee concentrate. That
Yeah.
I wonder if this will affect the cruise line
I wonder too.
Well, like a
At the drink stations?
or anywhere, because I think they use the concentrated coffee.
They do. They do use the same Nescafe they use in the parks, but I think I don't know if they would move it to cruise line, because I think part of the idea of serving crappy coffee on the cruise line is they get you to go to Cove Cafe
Yeah. That's true.
and buy it, which absolutely works on me because that's what I do. And so yeah, good. Joffrey's good choice. Should have been Dunkin' Donuts though.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
love
that
their
would've
coffee.
Can you
better,
imagine?
yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Those of you from the Northeast, can you imagine if Dunkin' Donuts got the contract at Disney?
What if they bring the donuts in too?
Ooh, donuts.
Really?
All right, Sean, thank you. Teresa,
All right. Flower power.
throw down.
Let me tell you what's
She's like,
happening.
gonna take her glasses off, stare him down.
Mickey Dolenz from the Monkees. Mm-hmm. It's not.
Dead.
I like that. I like it's amazing in quotes.
What's amazing? Where'd you see amazing? Did I say amazing?
I think in my
Your
script.
Screen there.
Teresa says amazing lineup for Epcot's flower.
When did I ever say
flower
that?
concert.
You
Oh
could
wait,
read
That was
your
in your-
email.
that was in your
okay,
email
that
that you
was
sent
my
me.
email. Dang. Okay. Chubby Checker and the Wildcats. Sean,
pretty
you like
good.
that?
Again, somebody a lot of people thought was dead.
The Guess Who?
It's pretty good.
The guess who? Yeah.
Okay.
don't know.
Nelson.
Oh right.
Were those the
Come
twins with the
on.
blonde hair?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were Ricky Nelson's
Gunner and
sons.
I don't know what the other one's named. Gunner. That's his name, Gunner Nelson. Okay.
Gunner and Wingman.
The Turtles featuring Flo and Eddie.
Okay, you're looking at me like I should be getting excited here.
No,
Who are these people?
Flo and Eddie.
Yeah.
I've heard the name, but again,
just gonna move
it's a
on.
veritable who's that?
Paul Revere and the Raiders.
That one I want to go see just to see how old he
Looks old.
Okay,
He
here's the
looks old.
thing. Here's the thing, folks. I'm looking down the barrel at 50, and these people are before my time.
These people. Okay, well maybe you are younger than me. I remember.
I am younger than
remember
you.
them.
I'm not
okay.
maybe.
Maybe.
I am. And
Okay, well,
and
the
these
next
people
one-
are before my time.
Okay.
So like we're talking about this is like the senior citizen blue plate special at
Wait
Epcot.
a minute.
Okay,
I remember
cut
these
to me,
people. I'm
cut
not
to-
the.
I rest my case.
Cut to me, baby. Village People. I know you were dancing to the Village People
In the 80s,
in the
yeah.
80s. See, but I don't really know why they're there in Flower Park. And I googled the Village People this morning to see what they look like now. I don't know if it's the same Village People.
Haggard old queens.
And the Indian dude. Ooh, baby, I don't even think. It was like me in a little Indian costume. All right. The orchestra starring former members of ELO.
I like yellow.
ELOs.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Now, see, I don't like ELO.
See, ELO even still. I mean, because
Yeah.
they were big in like the 70s.
Yeah, it makes me
and-
think of my brother with his bedroom door shut, doing drugs or something. I don't know. That was
Basically,
that was
yeah.
the music I was coming out of his room. Okay,
Mr. Blue Sky.
Tommy Rowe.
No, I have no idea who that is.
Oh, he's in Dizzy. Remember that little song? Never mind. It was way before your time. Herman Hermits and
Again, before my
Peter
time.
Nat. Come on.
Before my time.
He gives
Come
a good
on.
show. We've
I've
been.
got a lovely bunch of coconut. Come on.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay.
so he's gay.
No, he's not.
No.
Starship featuring Mickey Thomas. I could care less about that. Bring Grace Slick.
I'm telling you.
I'd be there for
Yeah.
Grace Slick.
Seriously. Now that, yeah.
Prop her up. Bring her in. I would be there for that.
Proper up.
Okay, this concert schedule slips you to change without notice. Okay. Also, I have a second rapid fire.
But also, I mean, am I wrong? Did you not think most of those people were dead? Like, wow.
Someone commented, just because they're old doesn't mean they aren't fun.
That's right. Oh,
Yes,
so
yes. Good
true.
answer. Good answer.
I'm actually a really huge Monkees fan, and
I am too.
I saw
Craig,
Mickey
have you met
Dolenz
my
last
daughter?
year. No, I haven't yet.
Oh my gosh, she loves them.
Let him talk.
But no, I saw Mickey Dolenz last year, and then a few years before, I saw Davy Jones whenever he was still alive. And I mean, Mickey can't sing really. Like Davy Jones was an actual good singer.
he was.
Mickey Dolenz.
But didn't you think his sister could sing?
Oh yeah, she was.
Oh my gosh,
fantastic.
she was-
like, and the concert was a lot of fun because he stuck to just Monkees hits.
Yeah.
So even if you didn't know it, you probably heard them at one point in time on the radio. But I mean,
And the
it was
crowd,
good.
the crowd gets so
yeah.
excited.
Can I get a sign to hold up? I'm dead inside when these conversations start.
It's fun.
It is fun. I love making fun of it, but
I know you do.
It's well, I mean, literally, I mean, because I know what clearly what market they're going for with these acts. I mean, they're going for the 50 plus.
They're going for
Us
the women
senior
with their
citizens.
albums, waving their albums in the air, and they are. Those
Yeah,
people-
it's always fun to watch 65-year-old women throw their bras on stage. You know, for Davy Jones.
If you want to embarrass your kids, that's when you take them to those concerts because Katie sits there and goes like, "Look at those people dancing."
Oh no,
my
Grace
goodness.
loves it. Grace sits there and usually videos all the weird people dancing. All right, my second rapid fire is live with Kelly and Michael, broadcasting from the Magic Kingdom on February 18th to the 21st. I'll take my glasses off for this. I can't read these names. On the 18th, John Cryer and Kat Graham. On the 19th, Howie Mandel and Gary Allen.
What's the look about?
I don't like Howie Mandel.
Oh, I like Howie Mandel.
I'm not a Howie Mandel fan. The 20th, Johnny Galecki. I'd like to see that. And Chris Wallace. 21st, Zach Braff and Neo.
Who?
Neo. Like
the-
Yo-Yo, only
he's a
Neo.
singer.
He's a singer.
Singer guy.
Oh.
So,
Well, I have tickets for Monday. I think I'm going to be going to the
Cryer.
John Cryer one.
Are
yeah.
you?
I'm not sure if they're doing Everyday Live or not.
well,
I don't
it
think
says
they-
live with Kelly and Michael.
I know it's the name of the show, but
You had the choice because I signed up,
2
but
days.
I didn't get picked. But you had two different times on
Bitter match?
yeah, I think
the
they're
first
filming
2
on
days.
2 days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am bitter.
They're only filming 2 days,
Mm-hmm.
and the
they're
rest is
lying.
live.
I don't know if it's going to be live. Maybe.
No, they're going to tape it and make it. You're going to feel like you were there, but they had already taped it the day before.
Sad. Okay.
All right, thank you, Teresa. Kathy.
Mine is about the Disney now has decided that instead of having all the Vinylmation characters in all the stores, if you want to trade, they're condensing it down. And now for Walt Disney World, you'll be able to trade at the Emporium, Mouse Gear, and Disney Traders at Epcot, Villains in Vogue at Disney's Hollywood Studios. I've never heard of that place, but
That's the one
Yeah,
on the
it's-
corner of the main drag and Sunset Boulevard.
It's right
isn't it?
next to the
Oh.
bakery.
oh, okay. Okay. And Island Mercantile at Disney's Animal Kingdom, D Street and Disney's Pin Traders at Downtown Disney. If you're out in Disneyland, it'll be at the Star Trader and Disneyana at Disneyland Park. Off the page at Disney's California Adventure and D Street at Downtown Disney. So you'll still be able to find them in all the stores. It's just these locations now will be the only place you can trade.
So bring in your Vinylmation.
Did Vinylmation trading ever really take off?
It's popular.
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh yeah. We
I
used to
was
have it all the
surprised
time in
when
the
I
store.
read this. I didn't realize because, that they're trying to condense it down.
I mean, it's not like they're going to cancel any of the events or Vinylmation's going to go away. It's just the trading that happens behind the counter with the
Right.
cast member. That's the only thing it's affecting. And that portion of it is not that popular in the grand scheme of things.
Okay. Thank you, Kathy. Dustin, back to you.
Yes, just a moment.
Oh, he's not prepared.
I have to switch to my camera. This is some non-theme park news. It's more Disney company news. But Disney Interactive has decided to shut down Junction Point Studios, which was the developing company of Epic Mickey and Epic Mickey 2. And the leader of that, Warren Spector, was a very integral part of creating Epic Mickey and Epic Mickey 2 for the Wii. And it was specifically designed for the Wii. And now with Epic Mickey 2, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit's in it. They're just closing down that branch of the studios.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
I'm guessing Epic Mickey 2 didn't sell as well as they'd hoped. Because I thought one. I have two. I haven't played it, but I loved one. I loved the first one. It was awesome.
I don't know what their sales are, but Warren Spector quotes that looking back on it, I think we did with Mickey Mouse as our hero, we introduced a mainstream audience to some cool game concepts, and he also said that oh crap, I can't find it. Basically, to not quote him, he said that he left his mark on the Disney legacy, and now it's time to move on. Is basically what he was saying.
That's a nice way to say he got fired.
Yeah.
They just dissolved the division I work for. But no, honestly, if you haven't played Epic Mickey, I can't say much about Epic Mickey 2 because like I said, I have it. I just haven't played it. Epic Mickey, the first one, is only for the Wii. Epic Mickey 2 is on all the platforms. But if you haven't played Epic Mickey, do it. It's a great game. It's a lot of fun, and it is some great gameplay, and it's a time investment. I mean, you're going to spend some time playing it, but it's just really cool the way they did, like, the beat up Magic Kingdom and all the different lands and worlds, and brought in a lot of characters from old Disney cartoon films from like the 1930s and 1940s, and how they integrated them into the storyline. I loved Epic Mickey.
I certainly hope this doesn't mean the end of the Epic Mickey franchise. I just hope that it's moving in a different direction.
Well, I think they're doing that new one they just announced.
Infinity?
Right. I think that's where all the resources are going.
Okay.
So, all right. Thank you, Dustin. Gregory.
Okay, mine is about Sammy Duvall's Water Sports Center at the Contemporary Resort. Right now on Groupon, it's actually 40% off either single or tandem parasailing. So that would make it $57 instead of $95 if you want to do it alone.
Wow.
And $102 for the tandem instead of $170. Basically, the catch on it is it expires 90 days after you do purchase it on Groupon. So if you're planning on like a summer trip, it probably won't be around by then. But if you're coming in the next 2 months, 3 months, it's actually a really good deal on it. And just more information on it, it is like an 8 to 10 minute flight around Bay Lake. And, you can see perfect views of the Magic Kingdom. I've never done it before. I'm afraid of heights. But my sister's done it.
I think we have a segment for him.
Oh, please no. I don't want to. But yeah,
Doesn't matter.
It's
You're
that,
so
or,
kind.
it's that or skydiving.
I'll take the parasailing.
I'll do that.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Just take the parasail.
Yeah,
Oh no!
I'll
If he's
do that.
taking parasailing, you have to do the skydiving then.
We've talked about this.
I know we've talked about it, but all right.
Yeah, anyways, with it, you can buy one for yourself, but then you also have the option to gift two away. So if you're trying to find a good present for someone else, as long as it's not me, that's great. It is limited, so it could be gone by tomorrow or the day after, but I think all these deals are going to keep showing up, because I know last week Characters in Flight actually had a special on Groupon. It was like $20 to go up in there. I don't know what the original price is, but I know I heard a lot of good things about it. So I would
Characters in
expect,
Flight.
yeah.
See, I wouldn't do that either.
That's the balloon, right?
Mm-hmm.
I did that. It was. I wouldn't do it again. I mean, it wasn't scary or anything. It was just like, oh, okay, look, here I am up here.
It's heights.
If the balloon would detach and start floating across the land, then yeah.
Is that possible? What's it filled with?
No.
Helium?
I mean, it's a hot air balloon, but it's tethered to the ground. So
Yeah, but what if it was cut?
if it was cut, boy, it'd be fun. Just be floating around. But
Then
just
you'd be
hanging.
owning the balloon franchise if it.
Yeah, I'd like to float across the land, but don't just hang in there.
The
above them.
land.
Float across the land. All
everything
right,
everything the sun touches.
is my kingdom. All right, thanks everybody for that. Before we wrap up, we have something that we want to do that was provided to us by one of our listeners, Roger Sauer. He came up with top 10 signs that the limited time magic campaign may lead to diminished excitement at Walt Disney World. So number 10, parks now offer half fast passes, allowing guests to move halfway up the standby line. Number 9, famous Disney turkey legs are being replaced by turkey knees. Number 8, Epcot's evening fireworks spectacular is reduced to Illuma Balkans.
That's my favorite one. Illuma Balkans.
Number 7, Osborne Christmas lights are replaced by large swatches of Dayglow paint in the back
Oh,
lot.
jeez.
6, Tables in Wonderland dining program becomes Barstools and Bayonne fast food discount. Barstools and Bayonne, I love that. Hall of Secretaries of the Interior. Number 4, those peel and eat shrimp come half peeled, half eaten. 3, Mickey's mildly annoying Halloween party. Number 2, Finding Nemo stage show is transformed into an all-you-can-catch fishing derby in the river surrounding the Tree of Life. And number 1, Duffy the Disney Bear remains surprisingly unchanged. Thank you very much for that, Roger. That was great.
That was cute.
Thanks, everybody, for joining us. That's going to do it for this segment. For those of you watching live, we're going to be back in 15 minutes with our FastPass Plus segment, everything that has changed since the program was announced last month. And after that, Teresa and Kathy have their Personalizing Your Disney Cruise Line Vacation. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you again next time with another edition of the Diz Unplugged. Thanks for listening, everybody, and remember, stay out of the damn lakes.